Black Lightning, the Book of Markovia, Chapter 1, Blessings and Curses Reborn.
We back.
Yes, it's your boy Dan Diddy.
Ambitious Ace.
So, new episode,
Post-crisis.
post-crisis.
Yeah.
We get Jefferson flying back. Bad CGI. Trying to talk to Gamby.
Well, before that, we got the whole intro for people who didn't watch Crisis.
That was satisfying enough.
That was smart.
Yeah. So, but bad CGI. And he's talking to Gamby.
Yeah.
Not even sure if Gamby's listening, but I will say his banter with himself was hilarious.
Yeah.
Talking Superman is real.
Yeah, that was classic.
Yeah, that was
that
funny.
actually fit in the context of the story. I thought that was dope.
He got the Anissa's apartment, and Jen just phased back in, and they're the only two that do know what's been going on.
I wish we got a little bit more on that. I mean, I get it. We got to move back with this show's plot and everything like that, but kind of move relatively fast.
Yeah, I mean, Jen kind of quickly explained that she thinks she was in her safe place and she was stuck. They had to hurry up. But so then we get Jen talking about, I got to go kill Odell. How did you feel about
it? I was annoyed.
There was that moment where it was funny when she was talking to Gamby, like, I need my old suit. I got to go kill Odell.
And it's just like Jefferson's just sitting there like, okay, yeah, she got to go kill old boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, okay, we get it. We get that you got a vendetta, but you just saw some twisted shit. It was like shit with the other world and everything like that. The other two versions of yourself. But come on now. Relax. And I felt like Jefferson should have just been like, oh my God. I mean, he told them, but they didn't really get what, I don't know.
You talking about the crisis?
Yeah, why couldn't Marsha Manhunter show up here? Did you know about that?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so basically in other shows, Marsha Manhunter showed up and basically put his hand on people to put their memories back in their head about what happened. So, like, for example, Caitlin from Flash, she didn't know what happened, so he just touched her head, and she was like, oh, damn. So, you know, a complete plot device, but it would have worked for his world, too. And now, since he's part of the Justice League or whatever they go call it on the show, he could have had some help.
Justice Society, maybe? I don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, well, okay, so then we get Jefferson, you know, going to, I guess, helping Nissa, right? Nah, that's not the first thing that happened.
Well, he wanted to.
I can't remember the first thing he actually did.
They went to go to Gamby.
Yeah,
Like
they
you
went to
said,
Gamby.
They went to Gamby.
She switched suits, but then she went to go see her mom.
Yeah.
Where we got to see Crackhead Lynn. Man, she fell from grace right there, man. She was looking bad. She was looking bad.
She looked bad.
I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
Like you were really the makeup.
Yeah. Bad.
It did bad.
Bad. Yeah.
So the way she just stepped off on Jennifer when she dropped that
She
green
was
light.
pissed, yo.
But my whole thing is, she was really a fiend like that, she wouldn't have gave her that little bit she had that she gave to Brandon.
That was just to get her away so she can make some more.
True, but she was looking like a straight fiend though. So whatever Jefferson went to do, I don't know what it is right now.
He went to meet Anissa.
Yeah, you're right. They were the people that were coming in to fight, to kind of like trap her in, and then that's when he went back to Gamby and ran into
that awkward hug though. I mean, I get it, but you could have told her a little bit more. Y'all wasn't that busy. Y'all could have been walking.
Gamby told him not to tell anybody.
That's true. Yeah.
So
convenient. Yeah,
convenient. So they went through the whole thing. He helped her, and then he went back, and then Jen tells him to go see, you know, Lynn. Then he finds out Lynn's at home.
Well, first, old boy had an earthquake. Don't forget about that.
True. Brandon had an earthquake.
Had an earthquake, and she had to go help him. Was not interesting.
That section wasn't that interesting to me.
Yeah, but it was important because of later. Leads up to later's events.
At least he didn't have to do the bad acting like he did that one time where he was puffing up his chest.
I was just annoyed that she was like, I gotta go stop the earthquake, Dad. Huh? What? You gotta stop the earthquake? Huh? Like, give us some
Yeah, don't even ask no
details.
questions. Like it's just like this is just how we do it in this family. We don't ask no questions. Cause like I just knew she was gonna spaz out on Gammy when he's like, "Yeah, I'm tracking y'all all the damn
Yeah.
time."
But yeah, back to the Jefferson household when Jefferson gets there.
How did you feel just watching cracked out Lynn?
I kind of felt
My bad. Let me stop saying cracked out. Green lighted out Lynn.
okay, that's better. That's fair. I felt really bad for her because I was just like, man, you really that far gone, and
Just the way he looked through the window, through the door.
yeah, and then just the moment where he snatched it away and everything like that, and tried to flush it down the toilet,
And she smacked him.
and then she smacked. I was just like, oh, and he gave her that look like woman. He gave her just that look.
I could shock your ass right now.
Oh man, but yeah, and then when she was just reaching in the toilet for him, I was just
Yeah,
like,
I was just like, oh damn,
it's
bad?
that deep, like for real. But
Like you trying to reach? Like you know how that thing works, right? It's in the trap. Like
it was bad, man, and I kind of felt bad for Jefferson because this man just got back from the crisis, and you got to deal with this.
so, were you upset at the fact that Henderson called twice that quick? Like I feel like a minute hadn't even passed before he called the second time.
I mean, he's supposed to be helping the resistance right now, bro.
But he called like so fast. I'm like, bro, it ain't even been a minute.
Yeah, he was mad too because he fell down the stairs. I'm sorry, that was when he fell down the stairs, y'all. That was funny to me. I don't feel like that was part of the script. He improv that and just kept on acting.
It looked good though.
It looked good.
It was a graceful.
But I bet you
slip
after
down
he
the
said
stairs.
cut.
Yeah, my ass is hurting. But so she slaps him. He has to go help the
Yeah.
resistance. He
Yeah.
leaves. Henderson asks him for his input. Anissa kind of goes off. How did you feel about that part?
Well, I kind of feel like Jefferson has had a problem when it comes down to like the leadership aspect that she has been, I mean, granted Blackbird has been kind of aggressive and
Kind of reckless.
kind of reckless, but I think that she's ready to take, charge and take ownership for her mistakes and everything because, ever since the first season, he's been training her in the ways. So I believe it's time for her to blossom and go into her own way. So I think it goes hand in hand. I think he has to start accepting her role that she's not a little girl anymore, and the fact that it can work for her too. Like, this is just my dad trying to protect me and everything like that. So I hope this ends that plot right now because that was kind of getting annoying with the whole banter back and forth between them. So hopefully that's over with.
Pro tip to all actors: don't call your parents by their real name while they're in a suit.
Yeah,
It's starting to happen too much in the show where I'm just getting to the point where I'm
they
like,
can't see what they're saying because you got the mask on.
no, what, other people can't hear.
No, she's going.
Whatever. So, at this whole time, TC is broken into Gamby's shop and looking around.
Yeah.
I just knew he was gonna find out that Gamby put him in one of those pods.
Yeah.
I just knew that was what he was gonna find on the computer, but he didn't find it yet.
Not yet.
I don't know if he's gonna get a suit in the future. Not quite sure, but I don't feel like right now his powers are interesting enough to warrant a suit.
I mean, he can be part of the Gamby's team on site when they need to hack something and everything like that. I don't think that's guaranteed he needs the suit because what he's going to do with a suit, unless he has like some mechanical powers or something like that, or a suit where he can talk to the suit and I don't know, something like that. But yeah.
So we did get a cool moment though. So
Yeah.
Gamby gets TC to look through all the Bitcoin information. He passes out, makes him a hoagie, and then we see Lady Eve on the computer.
She's back, y'all.
Now, my initial thought was the only reason y'all mentioned things might be different in this timeline than you remember is so y'all could bring Lady Eve back. That was it. That's the only thing different. Was there anything else different that you noticed?
I forget his name, and I don't want to say it wrong. I think his name's Greg. Who's the showrunner of the whole Arrowverse? Greg Bertinelli or something like that. Well, he said that for most of the shows, it'll have lasting effects, so you'll see them play out through the season. So maybe this is just the first of many changes that we will see. So I'm interested to see how much Black Lightning is affected. I know he said Legends of Tomorrow will be directly affected. They'll have a lot of plot points, but as for the other shows, I know Supergirl was very affected, and I haven't watched Arrow yet. But yeah, I'm interested to see. Maybe this is just the first of many, but I don't think there's going to be too much because given the fact that the Black Lightning crowd had to have a little informative recap, I don't think they were invested that much to be like, oh, why is there all these changes to the show now? You know what I'm saying? So maybe this will be the slight change, and then when they find out Lady Eve's alive, Jefferson's going to be surprised because Gamby's probably going to be like, oh, she's been alive, she never died, or something like that. But Jefferson's going to be like, no, she was dead. So they'll probably give another filler of what happened and everything like that.
So maybe Tobias' sister's back too.
Exactly. So we don't know how much of this might have changed.
My only issue, look, I'm happy to see it, Lady Eve. I think she's an amazing villain. My problem though is in the whole DC universe of TV shows, nobody's ever dead, which is annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter. Like I was mad they killed Khalil, but then I was mad they brought him back because I'm just like, I mean, come on, like there's got to be some type of way.
Why didn't we see Khalil this episode?
No
Khalil or no Tobias,
no Lala. I was.
We only have eight more episodes.
I didn't think it was much,
Yeah.
but so after that, man, they never show Gambi acknowledge that they do the raid. It goes well. Anissa was right throughout the raid. I guess it was a cool moment.
Yeah, it was cool. Got some lightning punches. That was pretty cool.
Jennifer and Brandon get snatched up. They eventually make their way away and get out. And it just really threw me off that they're hiding and then jump up when the Odell truck supposedly shows up.
Well, I thought that scene was kind of dope, though, when she made herself put her energy and the bullets was going through her. I thought that was a dope scene.
I was like, good CGI.
Yeah, that
Earlier,
was good.
bad CGI. Right now, good CGI.
Yeah.
That looked really good, though. Shout out to Jennifer
for
I mean, it was a slow motion shot, but it definitely was dope. Especially when you got Brandon next to her looking at her like, oh, snap.
And then
bullets is going through you.
Then we got Odell with the hologram moment.
That was funny. I got to give it to him.
How he rolled up the window, though? Was that his driver? I'm just saying.
She should have just blew the whole truck up. Odell was probably driving it.
No, there was a driver. You can see it. I was.
No, I mean like remotely or something.
Oh,
I mean,
.
But it was cool. Aside from that, man, I can't really.
That was about it.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Other than the doctor trying to, do stuff to the soldiers and everything like that. But that was the B plot. It really was interesting.
So overall, with this episode, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was a little down on it. It was somewhat disappointing, especially for the comeback episode.
Yeah.
None of the villains. Like, don't get me wrong, Lady Eve's back, but you got to sit here and think. Damn, hold on. So what's Khalil gonna be like?
I hope there's not that much because I like the way Khalil was this season. So hopefully,
unless they're gonna try
changes.
to put him back on the good guy side, because now with Lady Eve back, that's a stacked bad guy side. Unless Lala's not a bad guy yet.
I feel like Lala is playing like the real thin line. I think he's just doing stuff for himself. So I can't even call him a hero or a villain right now.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how well this plays out. But yeah, this episode was somewhat disappointing.
Yeah, it was entertaining, but I'm just more of seeing where we're gonna go from here. So hopefully this Book of Markovia will turn out to be a really good section of the show, and hopefully they can end it on a great note. Congrats on getting renewed for season 3 or season 4. So.
Yeah, congrats on that.
Yeah.
And anything else?
That's about it.
Yeah, man. Let us know in the comments down below what your guys' take on this is. How you guys feel about the episode? Do y'all think Lady Eve will be the main villain, or in this world is Tobias the lead villain?
You think Jill Scott knew this all along? Because she tweeted something last year or the year before, like, what if I'm not, or, I can always come back. Something. I forgot what she tweeted.
Yeah.
I wonder if she knew about this.
Just shot. I mean, because they could have always did like a flashback.
Yeah.
But shout out to Jill Scott. She killed it when she was in there. So hopefully it's the same type of character.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to all of that.
Most def.
All right, you guys, you know where to find us. Social media, all that good stuff, man. Thank you guys for watching.
Peace.
Peace.